Look at this tasty, rich looking stew beans, red kidney stew beans. People, are you ready to eat? Come over to my kitchen and let me show you how to make this tasty 100% plant-based stew peas. This is a 1 pound package of red kidney bean. This is about 2 cups and a quart. It has been soaking overnight. After washed, 6 cups of water is added and it has been soaking for the whole night. So now we are going to add it to the pot. Actually, I leave it in the fridge so you can go ahead and use the same water. So here I season the pot with a nice piece of rosemary, a nice piece of thyme, about 3 crushed garlic, and 1 teaspoon of crushed allspice. So we're going to allow this to cook. We allow the water to come to a boil on high heat. Then we turn it down on medium high to medium low and allow it to cook for almost 2 hours. Here our beans are ready. This is the darker kidney beans, so it takes longer to cook. The lighter one is more easier to cook, but the darker color one gives your food a richer color. So once we set our beans aside, we are going to go straight ahead and cut up our vegetables. So here I have a nice piece of pumpkin I am about to peel. The easiest way to peel your pumpkin is to slice it in small pieces. And here we have a nice, easy peeling. So once we peel our pumpkin, we are going to make some small dices. And we will continue until we have about 2 cups of pumpkin pieces. So we are moving on to our carrot. Here we have a large carrot. You can peel it thinly or you can just scrape it off just like this. And we are going to slice it. And we are going to also cut it into small dices. So here we have enough diced carrot to make about 2 cups. So here we are moving on to our sweet potato. Some people call this yam, but we in the Caribbean, we call it sweet potato. And this is an orange sweet potato. We have the light skin, the white inside is white. This one is orange. Actually, this one is more nutritious. So here again, we are cut it into small pieces, small enough for you to work with. It's easier to peel when you cut it into small pieces like this. And we are going to also dice it up until we have about 2 cups. This is a nice large onion that we are going to chop up also. here we have enough onion to make about 2 cups also. So here we have 3 large garlic. We are going to shred it on the grater like this. We still have some big pieces, so we are going to go ahead and finely chop it. We want to mince it up. We don't want those chunky pieces. We just want some minced garlic. And this is some cilantro. Here we are cutting up enough cilantro to make about 1/2 cup, to give us 1/2 cup. So it is time to make our stew beans. But first we are going to fry up our veggie. This is about 1/2 stick of butter. Once this is melt, we are going to start add our veggies. So the first thing we add our onions. Then we are going to add our carrot. And there goes our pumpkin and our potato. And we are going to give this a nice stir. And we are going to go ahead and add some seasoning. We have paprika there. We have some black pepper, some turmeric. We have all-purpose season and some 5 spices. So we are giving it a nice stir and we are going to allow it to fry up for about 10 minutes. At this point, we are going to go ahead and add our minced garlic. Some people cook their stew peas by just adding all the vegetables to the peas one time, but I like it this way. For me, this is a tastier way to fry up your veggie first before we add it to our stew. So here I'm adding about a teaspoon of pepper. It is all up to you guys if you want to add pepper or if you don't want to add. So our veggie is all looking nice and ready for our stew. So over here we have the beans on the fire. We replace it back on the fire. We add about 2 cups of water because we want our stew to be saucy. And here I'm adding a seasoned bouillon with 1 teaspoon of crushed allspice. And about this time we are going to add our cook-up veggie. This is going to make our stew so tasty. So once we give it a nice stir, we are going to allow this to cook on medium low. And we need it to cook for about 20 minutes. Or until our veggies start to melt away in the stew, because this is how we are going to get our stew looking all thick and rich. Stirring your stew will help avoid any burning or any sticking to the pot. So you want to do that as often as possible. And here you notice our veggie is melting away. Our stew is looking lovely. Nice. This is what we want. This is what I want, definitely. I don't know if you like your stew like this. I hope so. But this is really a delicious way to enjoy stew beans. So at this point, we are going to go ahead and add our coconut milk. My. This is very exciting for me because I love coconut so much. I love to cook with coconut. I love coconut flavor. Look at this. Wow. Mouth watering. Oh my. What would you have with this red kidney bean stew? Would you enjoy it as a replacement of meat, or would you serve this as a side dish? So that's our cilantro there we add. We had it the last few minutes before our stew is ready. Cilantro also gives your stew or soup a nice flavor. So if you love cilantro, this is a nice way to enjoy cilantro. I love the way the stew is looking rich, very tasty. It also have this light sweet taste that comes from the carrot and the sweet potato. The flavor of the coconut is popping. Oh my goodness. People, go ahead and try this recipe out and let me know by dropping a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your families and friends. Thank you so much for watching, and a big shout out to all my subscribers. Bye.